Hello, welcome back. This is Grillenheimer. Um, it's been 2022 has been a very odd year. Um, Suffice it to say, we politically, economically, spiritually, just all of it. It's been really weird. Um, and I want to make this super sweet and super short here, but yeah, I can be cynical, and maybe I shouldn't be, but it's uh, especially when doing these little, classic woke music kind of things. And yeah, Jimmy Buffett may have given a huge pat on the back to President Obama with his free concert or whatever, and really pushing Obama back then. I don't know what he thinks now, but if we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane. To quote one of his songs, I'm a big Buffett fan. His music is just great. It's timeless. It's meaningful. It's story driven. It's probably very personal driven of his life. Yeah, and I was a big. I mean, I still have a lot of his CDs and a lot of his music. His best hits, Banana Wind, etc. Oh gosh. I mean, his stuff goes back to the 70s. And he's pretty up there. He's about the same age as my parents. Um, but maybe I shouldn't be this cynical about making fun of this woke mentality, but it almost is demanding to be made fun of because it is so extreme. It is just so out there. It goes so against the grain of life, of how we should be, of family life, how we think, how we interact, how we behave. And a lot of people are finally waking up because, in my eyes, and I could be completely wrong, is it seemed like after the death of Rush Limbaugh, it was like the zipper has come completely undone to really these people showing who they really are. And he was alive to see the quarantine and everything that was going on there, and he gave his thoughts on that too, which was interesting. Which I'll daggum it. Once upon a time when I was in a certain area of it where I used to work, I would print out a lot of his transcripts. He would put out his transcripts for the day. You could go onto his website for free. As long as it was current, you could print it out. You couldn't search too much stuff without having to get through the paywall. And I printed a ton of his stuff out, for years. And I found a big bunch of it, and I ended up throwing it out. I kind of wish I hadn't. And I found two things lately that are interesting. I might just pull them out and just read it. I don't want to go against his copyright per se. This is not radio. This is not AM or FM or anything to that effect. But unfortunately, he's no longer with us. And there's a lot of people that are trying to fill that void, and some of these people are even worse sinner or used to be left and are being called right when originally their ideas are not conservative. This is how crazy the left has gotten. And because of how crazy things are and how we're all searching for truth, how we're all trying to search for new voices of reason to go to, not just spiritually, not just the words of Christ, not just the Bible, but also the words of living people to help us affirm we're not insane. Oh, other people understand what we're seeing and understand what we're feeling, and what is really going on here. And so we have plenty of people that are especially if you get YouTube for now, aka YouTube, is a great resource on top of just the World Wide Web itself. What the wide world of sports is going on here? Funny movie. And if you weren't living during that time, you wouldn't even catch that joke. Anyway, oh gosh, now I just distract myself. But just I was going somewhere important. Buffett, Limbaugh, news, that's right. Searching for truth and reasonable voices. And now that, Rush is going, I am listening to all sorts of different people. People I didn't used to like, that I found lewd, that I found kind of just not exactly what I call diarrhea of the mouth, but that seemed like they were full of themselves. And the more that I listened to them, the more I watched them, the more I realized, these guys aren't that bad. They may have some foul mouth sometime, but their thinking is right. They're definitely smarter than me. Almost anybody's smarter than me. They're making some logical points. They're looking for the facts. They're trying to tell us the facts, which truth is not easy to come by nowadays. I wish I had my Bible. I didn't bring my Bible with me. It is Sunday, and how, and it is biblical. Kathy helped me out here, where somewhere in the Bible where it says, that there will come a time when the truth is false, and what is false is the truth, and we're here. We've been here for quite a while. Many people have been quoting this part of the scripture, which I'm pretty sure it's in one of the big four in the New Testament that Jesus actually says. And yeah, we're here. We've been here for quite a while. And the media has never been on our side. So, maybe I shouldn't do woke classic music, whatever, part 3 or 4 and 6, but I'm just going through my own music and my own phone that I own, and because I own it, I can listen to this stuff without being connected to the internet. Okay, I can turn it on, be in offline mode, and not have to worry about, because this is stuff that I own or have gotten or bought online, or go to a library, check out CDs, burn the CD or burn what tracks you want, take it back to the library, free. Look there, free music, and I'll download it into my phone. So there's ways around without getting on Spotify, without listening to music on VTube or YouTube, without going to whatever. And to think these people were afraid of Napster. Really? This is nothing. You can listen to stuff without paying for it left and right. Napster was ahead of its time. They feared for it because it was sharing music, and you can listen to stuff for free all over the place. In a way. So while I'm getting very hot in this car, I'll let you go. Just something I just wanted to mention. Sorry, that I don't mean to be so cynical about in these little woke music, classic rock stuff, but it feels almost like it's needed, because we just kind of like Rush Limbaugh did, being absurd to illustrate the absurd is kind of what I'm doing here, because of these times that we're living in are just so nuts. They're trying to normalize what shouldn't be normalized, trying to do things that are pushing the envelope more and more and more and more until it's just normal and we're all used to it. So there's that. I've gone on too long. It's been in this car with the air off for 10 minutes. We'll catch you next time. Many more things to go over. Many more things to try to maybe not exactly teach, but talk about. Many more things to help inspire you for positive thinking, for positive horizons. We'll catch you next time. Don't have a great day. Have a blessed day. And as always, praise be to God. We'll see you next time.